Good morning, everyone. Today, we would like to present our understanding about TBLT or Task-Based Language Teaching. Before that, let me introduce our group member. First, my name is Kadek Katarina as a first speaker, and my partner are Luh Parmawati as a second speaker, and the last is Shindy Pramesti Purwantari as a simulator. Without any further ado, let's start it. Alright, the first is the definition about TBLT or Task-Based Language Teaching. According to John and Han 2000, Task-Based Language Teaching or TBLT became a learning approach that began to develop in the early 1980s by focusing on the communicative task designing process to improve the use of the real language students had through by stressing their communicative ability. According to Lin 2009, it states that the function and values contained in this method are centered on building learners in language learning by providing opportunity for the student to interact and to communicate to improve their target language communicatively. And also, TBLT is a student-centered approach and it's a communicative tool. Lin 2009 state that the purpose of this approach is to give the student the opportunity to master in the speaking and writing skill by designing the activity that involve more students, so that the language use can be achieved naturally, practically, and also functionally. The second is characteristic of TBLT. According to Swan 2005, TBLT has their general agreement for its characteristic, and here I would like to explain one by one. The first is the naturalistic with activities that are more related to the meaning with the language. The second is teaching. The teaching process is more focused on the student center than the teacher center. The third is TBLT focus more on form so that it can attract the student attention to the linguistic component, especially on meaning or communication. And the fourth, this approach is especially suitable for using communication tasks in its implementation. And the fifth, more formal language studied before and after assignment will be more useful in contributing to maximizing the use of formal language during the communication. According to Willis 2004, it states there are 6 types of tasks that can be applied in TBLT. The first is listening. Listening is an activity that includes the brainstorming and also the fact-finding by making the generalization about the discussion, and the student will undertake in an effort to find out the answer to emerge the idea. So, the result of this activity will be in the forms of idea. The second is ordering and sorting. In this type, they are used for stage, namely sorting, ranking, categorizing, and classifying exciting events. And the third is comparing. The task is given by the identifying, matching something that has the relationship and looking for the similarity and also the differences. And this task become the consideration of the same information obtained from the various different sources. These types done to find out whether the discussion in its source has the same goal or purpose or not.
Is Luh Parmawati. Now I will continue the explanation from Katarina. It's about 6 types of task-based language teaching. Now I would like to explain that the rest of the types of tasks is there are problem solving, sharing experience or sharing personal experience, and the last is about a creative task. The first one is about problem solving. Here, problem solving means that the student have to solve the problem. It it inspires a high order thinking and also how they can argue in solving their problem. It will train their speaking skill and also their knowledge. And the next is about sharing personal experience as the title. In this case, students are expected to share their personal experience so they can be more motivated and they can be more, the sharing session can encourage them to be brave in communicate with their target language. And the last is about a creative task. As the title, a creative task means that the student have to do a task which is really creative, so their interest of the task will be increased. It will make the student more more interesting in learning the target language beside of the boredom. Next is, I would like to say that here our group used two techniques. The first one, namely role play, and the last is question and answer. As you can see, as you can understand, role play means that the students behave like other people or they act as a someone and they will present the dialogue in the front of class. That's called a role play. And it gives the students opportunity to learn language better. And the last is about question and answer. It is more like the students ask something and then the other answer the question or vice versa. So it can be encourage them to use their target language in a daily life, and it also makes them think, what's that? It makes them have a critical thinking in a learning process. In this case, I would like to explain to you about the strength of the text-based language teaching and also the weaknesses of text-based language teaching. Let me start with the strength of text-based language teaching. The strength number one, it's about text-based learning helps learners to interact spontaneously. We know that the use of target language in our daily life is really important. So, in order to make students spontaneously can use their target language is by the application or the use of text-based language, especially with the technique of role play. Students will present their tasks. They will communicate freely with their own vocabulary and their own language knowledge freely. They will use their own knowledge about a language freely. So I think role play is one of the techniques that is suitable for this text-based language because students can spontaneously speak with the target language if they are getting used to use the target language in the class or in the assignment. Okay, the second is about automaticity. So it is, in this case, automaticity can be achieved if the students always practice using their target language. So the more they practice in using their language, their target language in a creative way, the more they can achieve the automaticity of linguistic knowledge. And the third is, by the use of text-based language teaching, the students can enlarge their vocabulary mastery because in this case, they will use their own knowledge about vocabulary in making the assignment. They will practice, or maybe they will get the new items of vocabulary when do the tasks of this text-based language teaching. On the other hand, what is the most important is let the students use their own knowledge and fulfill the assignment. Let them use their own vocabulary mastery, let them revise their mistakes, and motivate them to do the assignment. Or the teacher have to let the students do the assignment with a glossary, so it can help them to learn more vocabulary or enlarge their vocabulary knowledge. So the last strength of TBLT is provides essential condition for language learning, experiential learning, and maximize scope for communication. In this case, a text-based language is really suitable and really useful for the students. But the language learning cannot be done successfully because students need a motivation and encouragement from the teacher. And help them to enlarge their scope of communication, teacher can let the students use their target language in a daily life, and students can practice to use their target language by communicate with each other in the class, by practicing a lot what they have been learned in the school, what they have been learned about their assignment. They are expected to apply, or they are expected to apply what they have learned in the school in their daily life. Let's continue to the explanation about the weaknesses of this approach. The first one, let's start with the task difficulties. As a teacher or as an educator, we have to observe the task itself. How we can know whether the task is difficult for students is observe their performance on doing an assignment. There are an article state there are a lot of factors that cause the task is difficult to understand by the students. One of them is the students have a lack of understanding about the task, and students also do not know about various types of tasks itself. And the second, let's continue with the mismatch or misinterpreted between teachers' perception with students' perception. Here, the explanation will be same from what factors makes the task base itself difficult for students. The first one, it can be said linguistic demand, where all of the students have their own understanding, have their own knowledge. They have a different knowledge between one and another students. They sometimes feel like they cannot understand the task, what is conveyed by the task, and also they have a lack of vocabularies and grammar knowledge. In other hand, the factors that makes a task itself difficult is sometimes teacher gives them a picture and also the video, but it cannot be clearly seen by the students. And how the teacher organized the task is also became the factor what makes the task itself difficult for the teacher. Next, the weaknesses of TBLT is about the authenticity of the task itself. An interaction in making a task related to its application in a real life is still needed. Even though there are still a lot of people questioning about this authenticity of the task, but remember that the interaction occur in creating a task is useful when performing the task itself in a real life. The next is about an outcome. We know outcome is about a product that students produce when they do the assignment. But here, an outcome will be useful and beneficial for students if it is done with the clear goals, or students know what is the purpose of making this assignment. But in the task-based language teaching, there are still tasks where the students didn't know about what kind of the purpose of this task, so they will just do it, and just after they do the assignment, they just they just, what is it, like done it without knowing what is the actual purpose of the task. In the outcome itself, briefly, we can say that the actual purpose cannot be achieved by the students. The next weaknesses is linguistic deficiency and learner's perception. This is also important in making a task for the student itself. Linguistic deficiency, it means that not all of the students understand the instruction of the task itself. They have a lack of knowledge about the language, so they often face difficulties in understand what is the instruction of the task, and it will be a major problem for the students because they cannot understand what is conveyed by the task, and it can be make the students feel unmotivated in doing the task itself, and they will lose their self-confidence in doing the task. And about learners' perception is in performing the task, students will choose the simplest way in doing the assignment. So it will be, what is that? They have nothing to do with the task because they just done it with the simplest and the easiest way. So the purpose of the task may not be achieved well by the students. The last weaknesses of TBLT is about learners' needs neglected and also diverse classes. This is both of these are the same things. We know that students have their own knowledge, have different knowledge background, have different abilities, have different skill, have different learning profile, have different learning style, and etc. That makes the teachers difficult to decide what kind of task is suitable for them, because some of them feels that the task is interesting for them, and some of them may think that the task is not interesting, so they will feel unmotivated to do the task. It's the difficulties that faced by the teacher when they give the students tasks or assignment. But here, what can we say? Not all of the students have the same have the same knowledge about the language that used in their class during the teaching and learning process. However, not all of the students got the same assignment. That make the task-based learning is quite difficult for them to do. That's all. So that's all about my explanation about the types of task-based language teaching, the strengths and the weaknesses of this approach or TBLT. I hope my explanation is clearly understood by the listener, and have a nice day.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Alright, before we start the class, I see the rubbish in your classroom. Please clean your classroom right now.
Okay, ma'am.
Alright, is it done?
Yes.
Alright, now before we start class, please the leader lead us to pray.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, everybody, be prepared. We have to pray before we begin the class. Pray, start. Pray and.
Alright, good. Thank you, the leader.
You're welcome.
Alright, before we start the material today, I have a picture about grandmother and also the students. Do you know what kind of activities is it? Anybody knows? Yes, you. What is your name?
Tirta.
Yes, Tirta. What is kind of these activities?
Is this the student help grandmother cross the street?
Yes, good. Yes, now we will study about offering help and also offering service. Alright, do you ever help someone or offering service to someone? Anybody? Yes, you, Parma.
Yes, ma'am. I help my mother in the kitchen.
Oh, what kind of expression you say with your mom?
I said, Mom, can I help you?
Oh, yes, good. Alright. To make you more understand about offering help and also offering service, I will give you a video. I will show you a video about offering help and offering service. Oh yeah, you freely to take a note about this video. Alright? Yes,
I
Parma?
have a question, ma'am. So, while we watching the video, can we take a note about what is said by the video?
Yes, that's good. Yes, that's right. Right? Then please watch.
Do you need some help, Mrs. Green? Yes, please, Jane. How can I help? Will you take me to the toilet, please? Of course. Do you want to go now? Yes, I need to go now. Will you help me out of the chair first? Sure. Give me your arm and I'll help you up. That's right. Thank you. Can you stand up, please? There you are. Can you take me to the toilet, please? Yes, we'll go now. Do you want to go to the dining room afterwards? No, I won't go to the dining room today. I don't feel like eating lunch. All right. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Kind regards, Anna.
And Marjorie said, I don't think I've ever seen a vegetable quite that size before.
Where's that hole punch?
Business as usual in the offices of Tip-Top Trading.
Oh, for goodness sake! What a disaster! I can't believe it!
But one member of the team seems bothered. Anna, this is the moment to show you're willing to help.
Yes.
Use phrases like, is there anything I can do? Let me help. Or, to be more informal, you can say, can I give you a hand? Or, give me a shout if you need anything.
Right.
Go on!
Are you okay, Tom?
No.
Is there anything I can do?
No.
Oh, what's wrong?
Everything.
I see. Can I give you a hand?
My computer has crashed. I've lost my phone, and there's a big problem with my timetable. I've got 2 meetings scheduled at the same time with 2 extremely important clients. I can't do them both at once.
Let me help.
Thanks, Anna, but these are big clients. They need someone of experience.
Well, give me a shout if you need anything.
I can handle this, all right?
I can handle this. Ungrateful idiot. But you used all the right phrases, Anna. Well done. Anyway, I bet he'll change his mind.
You must take a note about that. Alright? Alright, you have already watched a video. Now I want to ask you, where you usually found activity about offering help and also offering service? Who knows?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, you, Tirta, where?
Store.
Store, good. Yes. And I heard Katarina, where?
I think in the traditional market, ma'am.
Yes, good. Traditional market.
Me, ma'am.
Yes, wait a moment. Wait a moment. Yes, Parma, where?
I think at the mall.
Yes, good. Mall. Yes, and then where again?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Tita, where?
Hotel.
Katarina, you want to add?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I
where?
think in the home, ma'am.
In the house. Good. Yeah. Alright. Beside of this place, I have some a picture about offering help and also offering service. The first place is about this one. Where is it? I think it is on the hospital. Oh no, this is in the pharmacy. Yes, this is offering help or offering service. Offering service. Yes, good. Offering service. This one. Alright, now the second picture. Where is it?
I think
Yes, Tirta?
hotel.
Yes, good. In the hotel. This is offering service or offering help?
Service.
Good. And where is it? Tirta, you know where is it?
School.
Yes,
School.
school. Good. This is in the school. This is offering help or offering service. Me. Yes, Parma? I think it's offering service. Yeah. Oh no, it's not offering service. This is offering help. Okay. Yes, good. This one. Where is it? Me. Yes, Parma? At the bookstore. Yes, good. And this is offering help or offering service? Offering help. Yes, good. Alright. The next picture, this one. Where is it? Yes? Katarina? Katarina, can you hear me? Alright. Katarina, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What is it? Where is it?
It is in the restaurant, ma'am.
Yes, good. In this infra. This is offering help or offering service?
I think it is offering service, ma'am.
Yes, good. Alright. Now I will give you a task and I want you to search more the information about offering service and also offering help. Okay, and then I want you to work in pairs and in this table you work in your partner. Right? Yes. Alright. And then you make a dialogue about offering help or offering service. Right.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
So can I so after we make a dialogue, we have to work with our
Pair.
partner,
Yes,
with our partner.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
Only it, ma'am?
And then after you write the dialogue or create a dialogue, you role play in front of the class.
So we have to present our work.
Yes, that's right. Right? Alright, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, please create until 5 minutes. Is that okay?
I think we need more minutes, ma'am.
7 minutes. Is
Okay.
that okay? Alright.
Okay.
Please work together. Alright, if you have difficulties to do this task, you can ask me, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, good.
Ma'am,
Yes, Parma?
can you please check my...
Alright, I will check it. Yes, this is already good. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Alright.
Ma'am,
Yes, Tirta?
can I say, do you need help of me?
Oh, it's almost right. But the right one is about, do you need my help? Yes. That's the right one, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Katarina?
Excuse me, ma'am. I
Yes?
would like to ask about that. What's wrong about this sentence, ma'am?
The incorrect of this sentence is about the grammar. The grammar of that is incorrect. Do you understand, Katarina?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Alright, now the time is up. Now I want you, maybe the Parma and also Tirta, to present your work or dialogue in front of the class. Please. Okay. Okay, please do it. Okay, can I start, ma'am? Yeah. Okay, ma'am, this is in the store. Okay, good. Oh, hello, sir.
Hello,
Do you need my help? What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a jacket.
Oh, jacket. We have a lot of jacket. May I know what color do you looking for?
Blue.
Blue. Yes, we have blue.
Can you show me the best one, please?
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, good. Give applause to your friend. Good. Alright, please sit down. Alright, now I already see your performance. That's really good. Your pronunciation, your vocabulary, and also your grammar is already good. Good job. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, now I want to make sure you are understand or know about this material. I want you to perform with the other group. Maybe Katarina. Can you perform it with Parma? Yes, alright. I want Parma and Katarina show or perform about offering help. Okay? Maybe in the school? Is that okay? Okay, ma'am. Alright. Okay. Please?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Please start. Katarina, do you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, please start.
Have you heard that the due date for the final project is extended?
No! Is it true?
Yes, it will be the next month.
Oh my god, I haven't got my assignment.
Would you need my help?
I think no, I can do it by myself.
Okay, it's alright.
Thank you.
So please, just let me know if you need my help, okay?
Okay, Katarina, thank you. Yay, good. Good job. Alright. Your performance is good job. Good job, good job. Alright, I want to ask you, do you understand about today's material? Yes, understand, ma'am. Yes, may one of you tell the conclusion about today's material? Who can give the conclusion? Yes,
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Parma.
So if we want to offering help, we can say, can I help you or do you need any help? But if you want to offering service, you
Yes.
can say, what do you need or what can I do for you?
Yes, that's good. Alright. Before we end the class, let's pray together. But I just want give some suggestion to you. If you want to do a dialogue, you can use your expression and also the body language when you want to offering help your friends or offering help your parents or maybe someone. Please do a body language. And also, please, you can use this in your home or maybe in your mall with friends or parents. Alright, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, please, the leader, lead us to pray together.
Okay, everybody be prepared. Be prepared. Pray start. Pray end.
Alright, good. Alright, see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.